Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Gameplays on GameboyTV edition of Miitopia, production code MII0301, DCR 12517. This show will be seen 4/21/18. We're on in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Gameplays edition of Miitopia. It's a brand new season of Miitopia programming, and to recap from the last season, the Dark Lord has struck again in this inn and kidnapped Elysia, Dawn, and Kristen. And I just want to remind you all that that Kristen, Dawn, and Elysia were wonderful throughout the throughout this gameplays in terms of like helping Mark Joe get closer to the Dark Lord, and I couldn't get the real Dawn, Elysia, and Kristen this season, but maybe eventually I'll be able to film with them just like the same way I did with Anya and Amy back in season 1. But it's a brand new season, and Mark Joe became a cleric, and so I'm pretty much having the same job as Christian. The new jobs we got from last season were Tank, Princess, and Flower, but those three kind of did not appeal to me as much as the cleric did. I was debating whether I wanted to be a pop star, but I'll probably save that for later. But let's set out for now because I'm interested to see where we go next. I mean, the storylines just get deeper and deeper every season. Oh, so this is called Realm of the Fae. It's like a land filled with a lot of giant foliage. I see leaves, I see fruit. Everything seems to be magnified in this place. New music. It's kind of more. It's like the equivalent of like the wild, organic kind of land. So we're out of the desert and we're more in like a tropical kind of environment. As we see some new enemies called Palm A and B. The only attack we can do is just this kind of attack, just hitting with our stick, with our staff. But at least we're still... Okay, we're back to level 1. You can see our map is also purple. Okay, treasure chest. Let's open it. Okay, 1 game ticket. So that takes us up to 79 game tickets. Oh my! A twerky? I can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. they made an enemy based on probably the worst dance trend in our recent history. A twerking turkey. Soak that up for a moment, folks. I didn't think Nintendo would ever create a game in which they'd sync to the lowest common denominator and actually add something related to twerking here. That's unbelievable. Yeah, go away. Okay, we're up to level 2. Learn Cure, restore a friend's HP with the power of magic. Ooh, what do we pick up here? Ah, 1 MP candy. So a little reminder that while we went back to level 1 with our new job, we still keep the added stats from eating grub. So that hasn't changed. Ooh. Someone's at the door. Ho-ho, sorry to have kept you waiting again. I know that traveling alone can be quite discouraging. And so, I've arranged for a new traveler to join your party. Okay, choose a me. We're gonna go back to Tamagotchi life. And this season, I am glad to announce that Anya's sister, Amy, will become part of this season's Gameplays edition of Miitopia. As you saw in the first episode, she was a cat. But because the cat wasn't unlocked until after the second party was kidnapped, I didn't want to feature Mimi as in a different outfit. Like, she's perfect for the cat. So, my little cousin, Amy. Let's see. I wonder what airheaded means. Pick a job for Mimi. Yay! Cat, dainty paws, cute little whiskers, vicious shredding claws. Meowch. I'm Mimi, the airheaded cat. Hello there. I'm Mimi. I'm ready for adventure. I'll fight really hard. Get to know Mimi well. Well, I do know Mimi in real life. As one of my cousins, Anya's sister. 2 more adventurers will be along shortly. You'll need to combine all your powers to move forward. It's going to be fun. Ho-ho. Okay, let's pick a room for Amy to stay in. Let's have her room in with me. And she wants... Alright, she looks like Mimi wants some spotted claws for 140 gold. It'll raise her attack power from 11 to 13. Let's see if she comes back with it. Okay. I'll hold off on the morning investments for now. Let's eat some grub while we're at it. Okay, let's see what Amy thinks of the rare Strata Sundae. Okay. And I'll give myself a barbecue scorpion. Hmm. Let's use one. Maybe we can get some experience points. You've won a prize. Received a morsel of experience points. Let's give this to Amy, so maybe she could level up. Okay, there we go. Now let's set out. So it's like Amy and me are off to rescue Anya. Okay, so we've got Brandy here once again. I think we're gonna meet him after just a little bit. Oh, Amy tripped. Are you okay? Mark Joe lent a hand to Mimi. Thanks. Ooh, mouthy tomato and 2 palms. Ooh. Yikes. Okay, we still got our sprinkles. Careful now. Amy's first battle is successful. Okay, let's see. Mimi learned Sharpen Claws. Sharpen your claws to cause great damage with your next attack. Plus 6 bonus XP. Oh! Hello, friend. Hey, Brandy. I hear you've been keeping yourself busy. You showed Zack the error of his ways. Not bad at all. Heh. By the way, how goes your pursuit of the Dark Lord? Oh. Well, that certainly puts a monkey in your wrench. I might know which way the Dark Lord has gone. Yonder, toward the Elven retreat. Elven? The elves are spirits of the forest. They are the most gifted in the use of magic. There'll be no pushovers if the Dark Lord attacks. Until we meet again. Oh, let's continue. I'm gonna save that royal roast. That looks very appetizing, but nah, I'm gonna save it for a different occasion. Okay, let's see what Amy thinks of cactus juice. Juice for the lazy juice fan. Just pop in a straw and sip. Aww. Alright, how about some hieroglyph toast? Okay. Okay, raises her magic just a little bit. I'll give myself this one too. Okay, it looks like Amy wants a spotted cat suit. Okay, yes. Raises her defense from 7 to 10. Let's see what this arcade has. I don't feel... Let's save it. So I think we're approaching the Elven Retreat. I think we might reach it at the end of this location. Ooh, new grub, tomato spaghetti, plus 24 gold. Oh man, two of these again. Ugh, I don't want to see that twerky. Ooh, new skill. Whoa, nice. Now the thing about that attack is that it has to take one turn for it to be used successfully the next. Oh, now two of these. Okay, level 3 for Amy and Mark Joe. Okay, turkey curry, 48 gold, too. A treasure chest, let's see. 180 gold, okay, nice. Up to 32,296. Let's see what Amy thinks of barbecue scorpion. Oh! I'll give myself a chalk rock. Okay, so, curious to see what this elven retreat would look like. Okay. So, let's recap just a little bit briefly here in this short area so far. So we've got 3 gold flags in each of these areas. And now we gotta see this elven retreat. I think this is the place. Injured elf, Groose. Ugh, it's terrible. The Dark Lord, he's headed for the retreat. But at least we have our champions to protect us. So, the cast. The eldest Fab Fairy. The eldest of the fairies, she commands her siblings with an air of grace. The middle Fab Fairy, the middle sister, has a shy streak but is very sweet once she opens up. And the youngest Fab Fairy, the youngest sister, makes up for her height with her bossy attitude. I know these, I know the perfect me characters for those. So, all 3 of these are sisters. So, now, I actually technically didn't spoil myself by looking ahead, but I did look in the Wikipedia, or in the wiki pages of this game, exactly who the characters I can assign. It was tricky to not spoil myself with anything, but I managed to just, read about the information of these characters ahead of time, just so that I can see who are the perfect people to assign. And these Fab Fairies, I had the perfect people to assign. So, these 3 sisters, I'm gonna base off of real people once again. For the eldest Fab Fairy, there's this person that I know from the local church that I go to, and an organization that helps with special needs kids. Her family is very heavily involved in both the church and that organization. And when I tried to explain the game, because she's not big on gaming, so I had to really in great detail explain to her exactly what Miitopia is about. And I kindly asked her if I could make a me character of her so that she can be featured in this game, and she kindly agreed, and she didn't really mind it at all. So I'm gonna introduce this eldest Fab Fairy as Amanda H. And I'm not gonna say her last name just for privacy purposes, but she's the eldest of her 5 siblings. two of those are girls. So technically, it's her, and then she also has a younger sister. But I'm also gonna add one of her best friends as part of the cast of these three Fab Fairies. So we got Amanda, and that role has been assigned. Post this me? Nope, I don't have to. Then the middle sister has a shy streak, but is very sweet once she opens up. So she has a friend just roughly her age, and her name is Elizabeth. I got to know her this year. She attended one of my concerts. In fact, it was actually my college senior recital. It was the first time I introduced to her, and I've only seen her twice, but I also explained the game to her, and so we're gonna have her as Lizzie G, the middle sister. Oh boy, don't hurt me for this, girls. If you're watching this episode right now, I mean, I'm only doing this because, you know, I appreciate you guys as you know, you all as friends, and that, you know, you're being good sports about it as I do this let's play of Miitopia. Okay, so the final me character is Amanda's sister, and I was able to explain a little bit of the game, but I didn't really had the time to elaborate on it. I'm just sort of gonna have to, like, you know, tell her and issue an apology ahead of time if she's bothered by it. But I just made the me character for Amanda's sister, and so I want to show and present to you our youngest Fab Fairy, Crystal H. So these three roles have been assigned. So we're not gonna post her me character to the me central, but this is it. Our three Fab Fairy sisters, Amanda, Lizzie, and Crystal. Let's all give them a nice round of applause. And of course, again, like, there is no ill will against any of these people. These people are my friends, and they all know. At least Amanda does know I have a YouTube channel. So hopefully nobody minds it. Like, think of it as, like, you know, paying tribute, you know, to friends, like, and like good people that I've been able to meet. You know, I've been blessed to have surrounded myself with amazing people, and, you know, just think of it as, you know, a tribute to them. You know, for being a good friend of mine. You know, you get to star in this fantasy show. So fantasy game, I should say. See, these are all okay. All these roles have been assigned. Please, Lady Amanda H. Uh-oh. He's fallen asleep. Oh man, I thought he died. But we must now go inside this elven retreat. Alright, so the remix of the town theme. The town of Greenhorn. So let's talk to this one. Scaredy Cat Tetra. This is the elven retreat. Things have been a bit on edge since the Dark Lord came. So beat it, stranger. Let's see. I want to assign these, reassign the roles. I did for the town. I don't know if you could do so in this particular stage. Ah, here we go, me So So here we have Fab Fairy fans, and then other characters of the Elven Retreat. So let's change these actors individually. So I'm gonna stop the camera right here, and I'm gonna dig deeper into my Tomodachi Life profile and see who I can import for these Mii characters. Okay, so each one of these fairies, except for Groose, are from my Tomodachi Life profile. So let's take a look at each one of these in great detail very briefly. So I got the injured elf, which is the town's appointed guard, except he's lost forever in daydreams. Then we have Scaredy Cat Anne, afraid of outsiders and turns them all away, hence the Elven Retreat. Then we've got Green-Eyed Lady, Aries. She hates the Fab Fairies with a passion, thinks she's better than all of them, so we have a character that's pretty much equivalent to Prince Eli back in the second season. In this case, she seems to be more of like a sassy pants, at least in this, what's being implied in context to the description. Then we've got Lazy Bones, Dime, which is short for Diamond. Life is full of ups and downs for most, but for him, it's middle of the road. Then we've got a mischievous witch, Jenny. Her magical abilities are limited exclusively to pranks. Shame. So now let's turn to the Fab Fairies fans. So we've got Nickel, a member of the Fab Fairies fan club. The eldest sister is his hero. And then we've got a little bit of a funny name here, Stupid. A member of the Fab Fairies fan club and greatly admires the middle sister. Yeah, I tried to, incorporate a little bit of, humor in my Tomodachi Life profile. Like, after I had done the walkthrough of that game, I sort of just, played it just for personal, for my own leisure. And I decided to name this one Stupid. And then finally we've got Stefan, or Stefan, depending on how you want to pronounce it. He's also members of the fan club and loves the youngest sister's antics. So, seven of these 8 are from Tomodachi Life, and all 7 of these characters from Tomodachi Life, they are not based out of anyone real. These are all randomized Miis, but like I've said several times in previous videos, I wouldn't be surprised to see if there was anybody who actually looked like these characters, with so many people populating the world. So we've got everyone all set in the town, and now we can definitely once again proceed. So we've got Nickel, Lady Amanda H, forever. I'm a big fan of the Fab Fairies trio. My favorite has to be the eldest, Lady Amanda H. She gives off such an air of glamour and sophistication. Hey, that actually perfectly describes Amanda. So pretty funny here. The Dark Lord couldn't even hope to measure up. And we've got, let's try to talk to the second one. Stupid. Lady Lizzie G, you're the best. So calm and kind and considerate. You're perfect. You can't lose against that nasty Dark Lord. Then we've got Stefan. An ode to Lady Crystal H. Lady Crystal H, you are the best Fab Fairy. Fickle, mischievous, full of vim. The very essence of a fairy. I'd like to see the Dark Lord do half as much mischief. Green-Eyed Lady Aries. Grrr. Everyone in this place loves those dumb fab fairies. It's so awful. They swan about with their magic powers. How can I beat that? I can be useful too, right? No. Well, if I can't help it, well, I can't help it if you're an idiot. Hey! Lazy Bones, dime. Blech. I can't be bothered. Whatever it is about you're about to say, I can't be bothered. Just let me spend my life asleep. Huh? What's a Dark Lord? Mischievous witch, Jenny. Teehee. I'm a witch, don't you know? Begone, foul fiend. Whoa, what? Made you jump, didn't I? Hmm? Cheese and crackers. Oh my. Somebody, anybody, this is awful. Youngest. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Dark Lord Pat Salis attacked the Elven retreat. 3 powerful sisters faced him to protect the retreat. After a fierce battle, the menace fled by the east gate. However, just when the sisters' guard was lowered, monsters came and spirited away the 2 elder sisters. I mean, that's what I managed to piece together. So, Crystal is the only one that's been spared, huh? Whew, feeling a bit calmer now. Hey, you. Now, in real life, obviously, Lizzie is not, literally a sister to Crystal. But in this game, we're making it. The right answer. Let's get going. Alright, so Crystal joined our party. Okay, Lizzie G's being held in the Citrus Cave. Let's do this. Okay, so let's head out. So now we got me, Amy, and Crystal. So now 2 ways have opened up. There's a door here, which I can only assume needs to be opened by getting some jewelry, just like we did at the Neksdor desert. So let's go down here to this new location. And we only got just a few more minutes to this episode. But let's just do this this location on the map, and then we'll wrap the episode once we get to the inn. Alright, so we've got a new goblin, a forest goblin, plus a palm. Alright. Let's do it, says Crystal. Dancing arrow. Okay, fluffy marshmallows plus 38 gold. So while Crystal may be part of the party, it's only Amy and I that actually get the experience points. Crystal is kind of just there to assist us in aiding and getting her sisters back. So 1 game ticket. Alright, it's pretty good. No monsters coming out of these chests so far. Just 1 goblin, which we can easily defeat. So, do you have a War cry that you use in battle? Let's say, of course. Do tell. Okay, so let's give Mimi a war cry. Well, in Tamagotchi life, sometimes you can give, you know, like these little commands to these Mii characters. Like if they're what they ask you, what should they say when they're happy? What should they say when they're angry? So I gave Amy a little bit of a funny saying when her Mii character asked me what she should say if she's angry, and I made her say this. Let me type this. Alright, hold on, I'm almost done. Wait. There we go. I made her say goo goo baba like a baby. So cool. Okay, I think we've reached the inn. Okay, we've also got the youngest Fab Fairy in here. Ooh! Oh! Looks like there's a new party member looking for adventure. Okay, so this one is, this new member for this party is one of my good friends that I actually made in college. And, yeah, he's been one of my good friends for the last 3 years. He plays the clarinet very well, so we've got, coming and joining this new party, this is Isaiah. And what personality would you say Isaiah has? So, I'd say he's a cool kind of guy, you know. He may be a bit laid back, but I think he's more cool. So let's pick a job for him, and I think this is where we can utilize the male form of the pop star. Inspires the party with boundless energy and the magic of song. Well, you know, it's appropriate because, you know, he's a music major. He's a musician. He's a performer. He's in the choir. Why can't he be the pop star? So, I think we're pretty good with that. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm Isaiah. I'm a good fighter, and I like to train up my skills. You should take me with you. Isaiah joined our party. Okay, let's pick a room for Isaiah to stay in. Alright. Ooh. So, Amy and me. A fond memory. Wow, so deep. Alright, level 1. Or level 2? Yeah, level 2. Learn show off together. Okay, so let's eat some grub, and we're gonna wrap the episode. So, fluffy marshmallows, hold your breath while eating or they might just float away. Alright. Mimi found it delicious. Let's see what Isaiah thinks of the tomato spaghetti. Spaghetti, tomato sauce. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Alright. And finally, let's see what I think of turkey curry. Succulent turkey Succulent turkey meat in a rich and flavorful spiced sauce. Oh! And that's weird because I actually like turkey. And I probably wouldn't even mind the curry as well. Okay, so we're gonna save it and quit. And wow, what a start to this season of Miitopia. By the way, new music for the realm of the Fae. But a lot had happened here. We assigned a lot of characters. We got 2 new party members. 3 if you want to include Crystal in it. But yes, I think this next season of Miitopia is going to be one of the most exciting. And so I want to thank you for watching this Gameplays edition of Miitopia. There was a lot to talk about, and I will admit I didn't necessarily, sometimes I couldn't find the words necessarily to describe everything. Just because seeing it for the first time, can sometimes render you speechless. But I will see you for the next episode, which is going to be next Saturday at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on GameboyTV. We're going to keep the Saturday night primetime format for